गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नो दिवि सीदसादनं महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामवित्र्यवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परा। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। अशुभानि निराचष्टे तनोति शुभसन्ततिं स्मृतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्मतन्मङ्गलं परम्। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रुत्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। यत्तदद्रेश्यम् अग्राह्यम् अगोत्रम् अवर्णम् अचक्षुश्रोत्रं तदपाणिपादम् नित्यं विभुं सर्वगतं सुसूक्ष्मं तदव्ययं यद्भूतयोनिं परिपश्यन्ति धीराः। धीराः तद् भूतयोनिं परिपश्यन्ति. The student Shaunaka asked, Kasmin Bhagavo Vijnate Sarvamidam Vijnatam Bhavati. What is that source of creation by knowing which I can know everything? What is the utility of knowing everything? Utility of knowing everything is nothing but freedom from the bondage created by this Jagat. Then that Bhuta Yoni, that Sarva Karanam is explained in this mantra, knowing which one can be free from bondage. Therefore, here the Aksharam is defined. In our Shastram, there is a rule, Pramana Lakshanabhyam Vastu Siddhihi. If you say something exists, there must be a definition for it and there must be a source of knowledge for it, instrument of knowledge for it, or Pramana for it. Pramana means instrument of knowledge. If you say there is a moon, what is the instrument of knowledge? Chakshurindriyam. Eyes are the instrument of knowledge. What do you mean by moon? There must be some definition for that. If you say rabbit horn, you can have lakshanam. Rabbit is an animal which is having horn. But what is the pramanam? No pramanam. Therefore, Vastu Siddhi will not happen. The existence of that entity cannot be proved without either pramanam or lakshanam. Here, Shastram says, Shastram is the pramanam for that aksharam. But what is aksharam? Lakshanam you have to give. Sarva Karana Vastu cannot be one particular object in the creation. Logically, no particular object in the creation can be Sarva Karana Vastu. Even Pancha Bhutas are there. Not a single Bhuta can be Sarva Karana Vastu. Pancha Gunas are there. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Not a single Gunam can be Sarva Karana Vastu. So, Sarva Karana Vastu must be something which is Sarvam. If something which is Sarvam, it cannot have definition at all. Because what is the meaning of definition? What is the meaning of definition? The meaning of definition is always, this is not that. It is exclusive. Who is human being? You cannot say two-legged wala. Because two-legged walas many are there. Two-legged living wala, you cannot say. Two-legged living beings are many are there. So you have to remove what is not applicable to this entity. Two-legged wala. Ladder also two-legged wala. Living being with two legs. All the birds are included. Cannot fly. So birds excluded. So definition means you exclude that particular thing from many things. Now you have to see the grandness of the Shastram. It has to define something which is Sarvam. At the same time, it cannot define through words. In basics of Vedanta, I have dealt this topic. Brahma Siddhihi Nasti Lakshana Abhava Shabda Pravritti Nimittani Abhava. Through words you cannot describe Brahman. So how Shastram is describing? So it has no other way than negating what we know. This is not, this is not, this is not. You understood now? Because all Shabda Pravritta Nimittani are this is what, this is what, this is what. Rudihi, Jatihi, Gunaha, Kriya, Sambandhaha. These are all Shabda Pravritta Nimittani. Rudihi means popular meaning. Everybody knows. Rudihi, Pratyaksha Siddhihi. Indriya Gocharam. Nobody will object. Then Jatihi, a member in the group. Group is accepted, this member is introduced. Cow. A member in the group of cows. So Brahman cannot be defined in that way because Ekatva. Brahman cannot come under Rudihi because Indriya Agocharatva, not available for Indriyam. Gunaha. Through properties you can define something. Black cloth. Blackness is Gunam. Cloth is known. You point out on particular cloth. Bring that cloth. Which cloth? You have to define. Black cloth. Like that, black Brahman, white Brahman, yellow Brahman, Shyamala Varna Brahman. You cannot do that. Nirgunatva. Kriya. You can define someone or something by action. Driver. A person who does the driving action. Cooker. Not a person, it's an instrument. So by action you can define something. Here Brahman is not available for Definition through action. Nishkriyatva, actionless. Lazy Brahman. Laziness also is action. So you cannot say lazy Brahman also. Then sambandhaha nasti. Through relationship you can introduce someone. He is the son-in-law of my father-in-law. You have to understand what is the relationship. You can understand. So, Brahman cannot be introduced or defined. Advitiyatvat, there is no second entity at all. Now, how to define Brahman? Without definition, there is no possibility of proving its existence. And it is not available for any Pratyaksha Pramanam, Anumana Pramanam, Arthapatti, Anupalabdhi, Upamanam. Even for Sakshi Pratyaksham, it is not available. If it is available for Sakshi Pratyaksham, every human being will happily say, I am Brahman. Sakshi Pratyaksham means that which is known to oneself only. Anger, love, hatred, these are all known to oneself only. Unless it is shown, nobody can know that. So Sakshi Pratyaksham also is not instrument in knowing Brahman. Then how to define Brahman? Shastra has an ingenious methods of defining something which cannot be defined by words. One method is Tatastha Lakshana Dwara. Tatastha Lakshana means a Lakshanam which is associated with that temporarily. In a house on which the crow is sitting. Crow is not connected with house, but crow is sitting on the house. So you can use that moment of sitting to point out a house. So here, Tatastha Lakshana Dwara, Brahma Lakshyate. Lakshana means what? Indication. There are many other means also. Mithya Guna Adhyaropa Dwara. That attribute is not actually its attribute, but you Adhyaropam. What is the Mithya Guna Adhyaropam? Jagat Karanatvam. Tatastha Lakshanam means what? Jagat Karanatvam. Temporary attribute. Temporary accidental property. Then Lakshana Abhava Dwara. By pointing out the absence of property. Nirgunam. You reject the gunam. That's called nirgunam. Nishkriyam. You add ni. You negate. Then what is revealed is something which doesn't have gunam. So Lakshana Abhava Dwara. Then fourth method is Lakshana Avrutti Dwara. By implication, indirectly pointing, not this, not this, neti, neti. These are all the methods used by Shastra Pramanam ingeniously to reveal Brahman which cannot be revealed at all. I told you na, Mithya Guna Adhyaropa Dwara, Tatastha Lakshana Dwara, Lakshana Abhava Dwara, Lakshana Avrutti Dwara. Dwara means through. Tatastha Lakshanam, Mithya Guna Adhyaropam, Lakshana Abhavam, Lakshana Avrutti. All these methods are used in this mantra. All these methods are used in this mantram. If you read that mantram, Adreshyam. Adreshyam means Adrishyam. We know Drishyam. What do you mean by Drishyam? Indriya Gocharam Drishyam. That which is seen, not only by eyes, by every sense organ. How can nose can see Swami if you not ask? Seeing means knowing. Forms are known by eyes. Smell is known by nose. So Drishyam, everybody knows. That's why everybody says, I know because I saw. I know because I smelled. I know there is a masal vada because I smelled. So Indriya Gocharatvam is called perception. Seeing means what? Perceivable. Whether Brahman comes under that category, Adreshyam, imperceptible. How? Niravayavatva. No parts are there. No parts are there. Eyes can know only something which has form. Parts means form. Niravayavatva. Then Agrahyam. Can it be handled? Grahya means handleable. You handle ice cream through your mouth. You handle a bull through your hand. Transactable, handleable. Whether Brahman comes in that? No. Agrahyam, you cannot handle. Sarva karmendriya avishayam. There is no transaction possible. Indirectly, Vedanta says, every one of you, being a devotee, have an idea that you are handling Bhagavan or you are handled by Bhagavan. When you offer food in puja, what do you say? Please come and eat. When you begin puja, what do you say? Agacha, agacha, iha tishta, iha sannithim kuru, iha sannithim kuru. Vango, vango, ukarango, ukarango, inge ukarango, nalla ukarango. Please sit, sannithim kuru means please sit stably. Agacha, agacha, please come, please come. Where to come? You cannot handle him. So all your opinion about that God is demolished in your understanding. Then agotram. Third word is what? Agotram. That means ajam. That which doesn't have janma at all. Moolam yasya nasti amulaha. Amulaha only amul. Moolam yasya nasti. That means what? For whom there is no beginning, one meaning. Second meaning is for which there is no price at all. Priceless is called Amul butter. How our people, even while creating brand name also, they have these ideas of akhandatvam. There is no price. And there is no beginning. For milk, there is no beginning. When cow milk has originated, therefore Amul. So Amulaha, Agotraha. Then fourth word is Avarnam. Avarnam means Varnyante iti Varnaha. Properties, attributes. There is no attributes at all. This is one meaning. Another meaning is Chaturvida Jati Varna Varjitaha. Brahman will not come under Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Jati. But in devotional practices, we classify Brahman by putting Upavitam. You might have seen. By putting Upavitam. He is not Shudraha. My God is not Shudraha. Huh? This fellow has problem. He attributes for Bhagavan also that problem. That is called devotion. Saturday, Sunday we are in Mundaka Upanishad class. So all rejection of devotional attitudes will be there. Useful but not real. All attitudes, devotional attitudes are useful but not Satyam. That is why A Brahmana by birth or by karma will not worship any deity which doesn't have Upavitam. Will not worship a deity which is located in a temple built by a Shudra. When Dakshineshwaram temple was built, Rani Rasamani built. No Brahmana came out. Why? Because it is Shudra built. Fisherwoman. Unless it is offered to a Brahmana, unless the temple becomes the property of the Brahmana, no Brahmana will become a priest for your temple. This idea was given by Sri Ramakrishna's elder brother. Then she has donated the entire thing for her guru. Why? He considers Bhagavan has a Brahmana jati. Bhagavan doesn't have any jati. Avarnaha, Chaturvita jati rahitaha. Third meaning for Varnam is color. Colorless. In devotional language, what we call Yamala Varnaha. No Varnam. Avarnam. Then Achakshu Shrotram doesn't have Indriyas. When a Bhakta scolds Bhagavan, Kannu irukudha? Bhagavan, do you have eyes? He will say, I don't have eyes. You consider so far I have eyes. It is your problem. Bhagavan says, go to Upanishad before asking this question. When did I tell that I have eyes and ears? Kaadu irukudha? Can you hear? இல்லைன்னா முன்னாடியே சொல்லிட்டேன். Already I have told I don't have all those things. These fellows, without going to Shastra Pramanam, they have gone for Smriti Pramanam, then developed a lot of confusions about me, then they are scolding based on those confusions. What nonsense. So, Achakshus Shotram, Apani Padam, Kaiyum கிடையாது காலும் கிடையாது. No hands, no legs. Adreshyam agrahyam means it is not an object of your perception and your handling. Achakshushrotram apanipadam means it doesn't have anything to handle you. Neither it has eyes to see you. Actually, no kata. Because you don't exist at all, second entity. Where is that to see? So I don't need eyes to see. You understand? Apanipadam. No blessing. See, devotee considers Bhagavan with Ashtabhuja Parashakti, Chaturbhuja Vishnu. Shastram says Bhagavan doesn't have even two hands, my dear. He doesn't have legs also. You understand now what is Upanishad? This is Upanishad. If you survive for all this learning, then your devotion is real devotion. So, Achakshusrotra means Indriya Rahitam. Jnanendriya Rahitam. Apanipada means Karmendriya Rahitam. Neither it is an object of Jnanendriyam and Karmendriyam, nor it has Jnanendriyam and Karmendriyam. Namarupa Rahitatvad, Niravayavatvad, Nishkalatvad. There is no form at all. Sarva Vastu cannot have particular form. Simple logic. Sweet doesn't have any form. That can manifest as Laddu. But Laddu doesn't have Sarvagatatvam. Laddu is different from Jilepi. Understood? So, Niravayatva. There is no Avayav. Nishkalatva. There is no boundary. That is why we say, Bhagavan cannot be away from you. Why repeatedly Shastram asserts, Ade, don't search for him. The more you search, the more you are denying its presence. Imagine, a mummy is there and child is there. The child name is Lakshmi. Mummy is asking, where is Lakshmi? Where is Lakshmi? Where is Lakshmi? What the child will think? Hey, I am in front of you. No, where is Lakshmi? Where is Lakshmi? Then what the child will say? Hey, Pagal, I am in front of you. Why you are searching? The very searching is the negation of presence of that entity. Stop searching. Start recognizing. Stop searching. Start recognizing. It is not away from you, deshataha, nor it is away from you, kalataha. Therefore, nityam, kalatitam. Therefore, sarvagatam. Sarvagatam means what? Available everywhere. Akkada unda Pandurangudu, ikkada unnadu. So, no need for travel. But in religious parlance, what idea we have? Bhagavan will come, if possible, with Garuda Vahanam or Bull Vahanam and take me to Vaikunta or Shivaloka. The ideas we have. Being Desha Atitaha, Sarva Vyapakaha, Sarva Antaryami, Vibhuhu, Vividam Bhati, Visheshena Bhati. Whatever you see is he only. It is like a sweet shop seller telling, whatever you see, my dear, in this shop, it is sweet only, except me. Because I am the sweet baker. This is the sweet. Like a jewellery shop owner, that balded wala is there, na? Lalita Jewellers. Very pleasant face, clean shaven. Like he is telling, whatever you see in this shop are precious, except me. All are gold. Sarvagatam. Sarvagatam means Sarva Antaryam. In and through, woof and warp of the Srishti. Like fabric is woof and warp of the cloth. This Vastu, Akshara Vastu, is woof and warp of the Srishti. Therefore, Vibhuhu. Vibhinna Namarupena Bhati. Appears. Bhati means what? Appears. Sweet appears as laddu. Sweet appears as jalebi. Sweet appears as jangri, Mysore pak. It's all appearance. Therefore, not available for any of the attributes, being attributeless to Sukshmam. You cannot define it. So, Sukshma means what? Pancha Gunarahitam. Aprameyam. Pramana Agocharam. You cannot define. Telling you cannot define. How nicely it is defining, you see. All definitions are what? In the negation format. Tatatha Lakshanam means what? It's a temporary thing. Bhutayoni is a Tatatha Lakshanam. Having told Bhutayoni, Susukshmam. Having told Vibhuhu, it says it is Adreshyam. Vibhuhu means what? Vividam Bhati, available for my perception. Susukshma. You cannot perceive it. See, I am seeing. You don't see the sweet. You see jalebis and jangri's palm. Therefore, aprameyam, sarva pramana agocharam, not available for even for theory. You cannot have a concept of Brahman. Avyayam, nirvikaram, shadvikara rahitam. There are 6 types of vikar. All changes happen in the creation are put in the 6-pack. Shadvikara pack. What are they? asti, jayate, vardate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. No vikaram can happen. That's why it is called nityam. Kalatitam. All vikaras are because of what? Kalatat. So being kalatitam, avyayam, na vayati. There are three types of vyaya, destruction. One is swanga apachaya lakshana vyaha. Destruction of a thing by losing its parts. Destruction of car. How you destroy? The fellows who steal car, within 1 hour they destroy it. Simply they remove all the parts, make it separate. No car. That's called swa anga apachaya lakshana vinashaha. Then kosha apachaya lakshana. Whatever is source of that, you remove that source. Hot water is destroyed by removing heat. Then gunadwaraka apachaya lakshana. Property. Red cloth is destroyed by scorching sun, by removing its red property, the fabric quality, everything. So, neither it has swanga, apachaya, vyayam, because there is no angam at all. Not kosha apachaya vyayam, because there is no moolam at all. This is all moolam, adi moolam. Not having any gunadwaraka apachaya vyayam, because it doesn't have any gunam at all, property. Last word is what? Bhuta yoni. It is bhuta yoni, cause of all things. Bhavati iti bhutaha. Whatever manifested is called bhutam. All products are from this. So now the question is answered. Sarva jagat karanam kim? Aksharam. What is aksharam? Aksharam kim? All these definitions. All these definitions are actually not definitions. Actually not definition. It is a rejection of ideas in our mind about anything in the creation. Agocharam, achakshushtotram, apanipadam. Akara, akara. You have to observe that A is there, you see. Nityam. Nityam is the opposite word to Anityam. We don't know Nityam at all, but we know Anityam. Then Vibhu, we don't know what is Vibhu. All pervasiveness, how can we? But we know limited things. There is no space in the room. There is no space in my stomach. For some people, there is no space in the brain also. So, Sarvagadam, Vibhum, these are all unknown concept for us. So, it's not a concept. So, it is a rejection of all existing concepts. That is why study of Upanishad is a painful thing. So far I thought, Megha Shyamala Varnaha, Pitambara Dhari, Shankha Chakra Gadadhari, Karuna Murti, Kripa Katakshaha, like that. Here, in one mantra, everything is demolished. Does it mean those properties are lie? No. Bhuta yoni. Bhuta yoni. Whatever form you think, he is the source of that form. He can come as Shyamala Murtihi, or he can come as a Varaga Murtihi. He can be Shankha Chakra Gadadhari. He can be Nakadhari, Narasimha Murti. Our Gunna instrument vendam. He doesn't need any instrument to do anything. Nakadhari. So, you can use these imaginations, bhavas, attitudes to mature your mind. But that is not the fact about it. A for apple, You have to remember. All Puranas are A for apple. All bhavas, attitudes, worshipful, reverential, relationship, all are A for apple. Is it true? Not true. A is not for apple. A is for many words. It is not only for apple. In fact, A is never for apple. A. Apple you have to tell. Apple why is there is no alphabet A at all in the apple in sound. A. Apple you have to tell. Apple why you say A is there. But useful. You understand? Useful. Okay. All his definitions are telling that it is a useless Brahman. Correct? See, it is not graspable by me, therefore useless for me. Nor it can grasp me. Agocharaha, akarnaha. It is adreshyam, at the same time achakshushrotram. It is agrahyam, at the same time apanipadam. So I cannot relate with that. Being not relatable, useless. And neither having property, nor having form, nor having any bhavana about me. When I approach someone, that fellow should have bhavana about me, na? In relationship, we expect when we cry, at least that fellow should have some sort of facial expression. When he cries, if he laughs, hey, bhava shunya, swam. So how to relate? So being non-relatable, useless. If you say, Shastra says, paripashyanti dhiraha. It's a beautiful statement. That which is not available for any transaction is recognized by wise man. How is it? Paripashyanti, paritaha pashyanti, ke pashyanti, dhiraha pashyanti, dhimantaha, jnaninaha, vivekinaha pashyanti. Katam pashyanti, paritaha pashyanti, samantat pashyanti, sarva samaye pashyanti. They see everywhere at all times. How it is? When you see bangle, you don't see ring. The same ornament. When you see it as bangle, you cannot see it as ring. So bangle is different from ring, is different from chain. But when you have the capacity to see it in and through, samantat, sarva samaye, what you can see, tell? Gold. Gold drishti. My Acharya Swamiji used to tell a beautiful example in this place. I remember that. There was a Rama Bhakta. Daily used to worship Bhagavan Rama. In his puja room, Rama, Lakshmana, Sita ji, Hanuman, that Vigraham. Being a rich man, he had a golden Vigraham. So he became poor. He could not maintain that golden Vigraham. So he thought, let me sell it. So he took those Vigrahams to jeweler. Jeweler has fixed the price. Rama, 6,000 rupees. Lakshmana, 5,500. Sita ji, 4,000. Hanuman, 11,000. Then this Rama Bhakta asked, what is this? For Bhagavan 6,000. For Bhakta 11,000. What is this? Raise Bhagavan's rate. If Bhakta is having 11,000, Hanuman Bhakta is having 11,000 worth, why can't Rama can have 15,000 worth? Then the jeweler told, Bhaktaji, you see it as Bhagavan. I see that idol as gold. Gold darshan. Sarvatra gold darshan. Okay, all are gold only. What is the problem? Why you are reducing price for Rama? Then the jeweler told, Hanumanji is having extra weight. What is that extra weight? Gada is there. More weight, more price. In your mind, Rama is having more weight. Weight of grandness of character is the weight for you. Weight of the gold is the weight for me. So your scale and my scale is not similar. So your drishti is different, my drishti is different. Paripashyanti dhiraha samantat sarva samaye de ti. Dhiraha paripashyanti. By that what the mantra wants to say, pramanam is myself. What is lakshanam? All these are all lakshanam. What is pramanam? Me. How can you deny this? There is no God because I could not see. One person says, Nastika says. Another person says, all that is here is God because I could see. Like Hiranyakashipu and Prahlada Swami. Yangada Narayana, where is your Narayana? Sarvatra. Don't blub. Because where means you have to point out a direction and a place. When means you have to point out a time. I am asking, where is your Narayana? I traveled up to Vaikunta and searched for him. I could not see. So I am the proof for non-existence of God. When somebody says, Dhiraha, wise man says, I am the proof for existence of God. Which God? Which God? In this mantra, Mahavakyam is hidden. I am there. You take all definition will mean only one entity. Swatasiddha, Swayam Jyoti, Akanda Atma, Aham iti bhati. Adreshyam, I cannot be seen by anyone because I am not the object of any perception. I am the subject of all perception. Agrahyam, I cannot be caught hold of. No, Swami, I can catch hold of you. You can catch hold of my body, but you cannot catch hold of me. Catcher cannot be caught hold. So, agrahyam. Agotram, esya moolaha nasti. Point out my moolam. What is the moolam for Chetanam? Avarnam, jati rahitaha. What is the jati for consciousness? Please tell. There is no jati for even pranamaya kosha. Can you differentiate a Shudra's prana from Brahmana's prana? It doesn't have any, even Sharira differentiate. Can you differentiate which Shariram is Shudra's Shariram, which Shariram is Brahmana's Shariram? All Sharirams are same form, same material, same blood. It is Aropitam. It is Aropit. You remove the Upavita from the body and tell whether it is Brahmana body or Shudra body or Kshatriya body. You cannot tell that. Doctors will call all bodies are case. And the case kuttuvaanga. Either they will tell, call that case. Or they will tell, bring that case. Bring that case means what? The case is not able to walk by itself. So it has to be taken by stretcher. So I don't have Gotram at all. Avarnam, being conscious entity, I don't have Jati, nor I have any quality. Achakshu Shrotram, Apanipada. I don't have Jnanendriyam. I don't have Karmendriyam. Nityam. Ahamasmi. Sarvagatam. You point out any place, anything, any time, I am there. Then Vibhum. Susukshmam. Not available for your perception objectively. I am the perceiver. When you perceive me, you are that entity. The perceived thing is Jada Shariram. So it is Nitya Jyotihi. Avyayam. There is no destruction for me. Understood? There is no destruction for me. Bhutayoni. I am the cause of all creation. How can you say that? Even to establish there is something called table, I should be there. Table cannot say I exist. When I say this is table, indirectly I say what? I am the conscious entity who has the capacity and instrument to know this is table. This many sentences are hidden. When I say this is table, how many words are hidden, you see? I am the conscious entity having the instruments of knowledge, using which I got the knowledge that this is table. So I cannot be replaced. One who knows that is called Dhiraha. So this mantram answers the question, and this mantram reveals the questioner is everything. Understood? Advaitam is revealed in this. Vastu Siddhi happened. Lakshana Pramanabhyam Vastu Siddhi. What is the Vastu? Aham. What is the Pramanam? Aham. And this Aham and that Aham different. Aham Vastu when I say Aham Akhanda Atma. Aham Pramanam when I say the mind is meant. So therefore, Vastu Siddhi happened. Now, there is a possible doubt. There is a possible doubt. How can we say that this Aksharam is Chetanam? Because nowhere it is mentioned. Adreshyam, Agrahyam, Agotram, Avarnam, Achakshushrotram, Tad Apanipadam, Nityam, Sarvagatam, Vibhum, Susukshma, Avyayam, Bhutayoni. This much only told. How you connect yourself and say that Bhutayoni is you? Question varda? And the thinking in Artha. See what the mantra told. This is called Aksharam. One who knows it is Sarvavide. Dhiraha knows it. Correct? How can you say that you are Dhiraha? First question. Simply you say that you are Dhiraha. Second thing is, how can you say what you know is Aksharam? Question possible, na? The answer is, when all objects in the creation are negated as non-Aksharam, non-Brahman, all objects in the creation are rejected. All living beings in the creation are rejected. Achakshushrotram, Apanipadam, Avarnam, Agotram, all living beings. Adreshyam, Agrahyam, all objects. So entire objective world is rejected. Then what is there to know? Because it is known by wise man, it is told. Dhiraha paripashyanti, it is told. Correct? When entire objective world is rejected as not Brahman, when the entire creation is rejected as non-Brahman, then how can the mantra claim it can be known? It can be known as only one thing. What it is? As subject. Because any knowledge involves Jnata and Jneyam. Pramata and Prameya. Subject of knowledge, object of knowledge. This is table. Who is the subject here? I am. Table is the object of my knowledge. You replace the word Jagat with table. So, Aksharam is not table. Then what it will be? So, in this statement, object of the knowledge is completely rejected as non-Aksharam. Then what is the possibility? Only one possibility. There are two children. Mother says, my younger one is not that much cute, intelligent. That means what? The elder one is cute and intelligent. Correct? So, when the entire creation is rejected as non-Brahman, then what is Brahman? Knower is the Brahman. The very knower, the very questioner is the answer. Questioner doesn't have answer for question. Questioner is the answer. You understand now? The questioner himself is the answer for his question. The questioner himself is the answer for his question. That is why paritaha pashyanti. That is why dhiraha eva pashyanti. Pancha stuff irundhaadhaan paaka mudiyum. You need this stuff na. When entire creation is rejected, everybody will tell what? Nothing is there to know as Brahman. Idiot, you are there. You are there. Acha. Oh. Because generally our mind is extroverted and it will ask every question about object only. Never bothered about the subject, the questioner. Therefore, Upanishad says, Tadu Tvam Asi. Revelation, they call it. It is not revealing, but at the same time, it is revealing. It is not pointing out, you are that. No. This is not that, that is not that, that is not that. That doesn't have this quality, that doesn't have this that quality. Harry, what do you want to say? Maunam Vyakhyam. You understand now? This is called Maunam Vyakhyam. Having used so many statements and sentences, it will keep quiet. And you have to bring out the answer. That is called Uha Poha Vichakshanaha. You must be intelligent. That's why Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say, Sa Chaturi, Sa Chaturi. That is intelligent, by which you know Ishvara. And he knows Ishvara cannot be known as an object. Ishvara has to be known as subject only. Ishvara can never be known as object. Whether Ishvara knows or not. Whether Ishvara knows or not, Ishvara cannot be known as an object. He certainly knows. Then only it is Ishvara. Whether Jnani knows or not, certainly he knows. What is the difference between Ishvara's knowledge and Jnani's knowledge? No difference. Ishvara also will tell, Aham Brahmasmi. Jnani also will tell, Aham Brahmasmi. Then why should Jnani should bow down to Ishvara? Because one who is teaching this, you have to bow down. Jagat Guru. He doesn't have any Guru. Being Agotraha. He doesn't need anyone to teach him. You need someone to teach you. Only difference between Ishvara and Jiva, this much only. What a fate. அவருக்கு வாத்தியார் தேவையில்லை, நமக்கு அவர் தான் வாத்தியார். His status also same, my status also same. He knows that status, I don't know my status. Simple. The simple difference makes human life as a beggarly life. It is a life of begging. MBBS life. Most boring, burdensome, sorrowful life. Have this knowledge, you will have beautiful life. That also is like most beautiful, bearing all burdens of the world successfully. So, knowledge is the only differentiating point between Ishvara and Jivaha. Knowledge is the only differentiating point between Moksham and Bandhanam. What knowledge? What knowledge? Akshara Jnanam. Akshara Jnanam Sarva Jnanam Bhavati. Aksharasya Sarva Karanatva. Tad Aksharam Ahamasmi iti Jnana. But immediately you cannot gain this. You cannot come to this conclusion. So Upanishad itself takes the student stage by stage to come to this conclusion. So what is the stage here introduced? Aksharam Bhutayoni. It is the source of creation. Acha, how it is a source of creation? That which doesn't have any sensory organs, nor it has any moolam, nor it has any limitation, nor it is available for anybody's perception or handling. How can it be? Bhutayoni. Therefore, next mantra begins how it is Bhutayoni. Bhagavan Shankara gives an introductory statement, it's a beautiful statement. Bhutayonihi aksharam iti uktam. What is that aksharam? Bhutayonihi iti uktam. Tat katham bhutayonitvam. How it is the source of the creation? Iti uchyate. Drishtanta. Through example, it is going to be revealed more. We will see in the next class. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
आत्मारामानन्दरमना अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण आत्मारामानन्दरमना अच्युत केशव हरिनारायण भवभयहरणा वन्दित चरणा भवभयहरणा वन्दित चरणा रघुकुलभूषण राजीवलोचन अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामानन्द रमण अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण भव भय हरणा वन्दित चरणा भव भय हरणा वन्दित चरणा रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन आदि नारायण आनन्द शयना आदि नारायण आनन्द शयना सच्चिदानन्द